Welcome to Tuesday's Tips from So Very Easy. My name is Laura. And let's face it, we really don't like pinning our fabric because we have to stop to remove those pins because we do not want to run them over. However, I have 3 ways that you can pin your fabric that you really do not need to stop as you sew. There's 2 that you can just quickly pull out as you stitch along, and then there's 1 that you don't need to stop at all and you remove the pins when you're done. So the first one is pinning your pins on a bit of an angle, and the tips of the pin do not actually go where the seam allowance is going to be, but as you sew you are able to just very easily remove them. And if you're not quick enough, you did not actually pin in that line, so that would not have caused a problem. Well, the second one is very similar to the first one. The idea is putting the pins in again on an angle, and that way you get lots of fabric pinned, and you do not put the tips into that seam allowance. And as you sew, again, you're able just to remove the pins as you're sewing. And the third one is my most favorite one, because you're not pinning it all in the seam allowance. And you make sure that you put your pin heads far enough away from the seam allowance and far enough away from the foot so that the foot will clear it. And then as you sew along, you have no worries of running over the pin or having the foot get in the way. Then when you're finished, you take the pins out. So there we go. 3 very simple ways to pin your fabric so that you do not have to stop your sewing. I hope you give them a try and let me know what you think. Thank you for joining me today on Tuesday's Tips from So Very Easy. Feel free to subscribe, and as always, come on back and let's see what we're sewing next time in the sewing room. Bye for now.